it's Gwen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to share my February TBR with you. You guys know I really don't like doing TBRs because I'm such a mood reader, but these TBRs have really been working for me lately. But before we dive into today's TBR, I want to tell you about this month's cause. Every single month throughout 2021, I'm hoping to spread awareness about a different cause that I believe in. I'm also doing merch that is related to the cause, and if you purchase the merch, it goes directly to a nonprofit organization that helps support the cause. So let's go ahead and get into this month's cause. As of January 15th, 6 new large fires were reported, 4 in Texas and 2 in Montana. While wildlife fire agencies work tirelessly to put these fires out, I'd like to support nonprofits like One Tree Planted that make it simple for you to plant trees around the world. $1 plants 1 tree. Trees help clean the air we breathe, filter the water we drink, and help habitat over 80% of the world's terrestrial biodiversity. Forests provide jobs to over 1.6 billion people, absorb harmful carbon from the atmosphere, and are the key ingredients in 25% of all medicines. Have you ever taken an aspirin? It comes from the bark of a tree. I created this simple design, and for the entire month of February, all proceeds will be given directly to One Tree Planted. I literally don't see a dime. Check the links in the description box for information about wildfires and my nonprofit of choice, One Tree Planted. And even if you can't buy one of the shirts, consider how else you can help, even if that's educating yourself on this month's cause. Very passionate about the world's oceans, as you saw in January, and I did an entire design, a t-shirt design. It was also available on crew necks, and it was super cute, and I appreciate everybody that purchased one of those and helped out the foundation that I picked. This month's will be going to One Tree Planted. It's a really simple like forest design, and I hope that if you can, you decide that you like this design and want to purchase one of these, because like I said, $1 is One Tree Planted. And we hear a lot about wildfires out in California, but they happen all over the US and around the world. And like I said, I will have information in the description box for you to check out One Tree Planted and a couple of other resources that I have gathered to. Let's go ahead and jump into my February TBR. First book that I plan to read in February is Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson. This was on my most anticipated book releases of last year, but I'm finally going to get to it in February. Myself, Jacqueline, and Jessie are going to be talking about this on an upcoming episode of Talk Bookish to Me, my podcast that I created with my friend Jacqueline, and we decided to have on a guest to discuss the book with us, and Jessie expressed interest in wanting to be on the podcast, so we asked her if she would like to join us for this book discussion. She said yes, so you could check out that episode on February 15th. But yeah, this is going to be the first book I read. I'm really excited. It's going to be my first Tiffany D. Jackson book, but there are a couple of others that I am interested in, so we'll see how I like this writing. It is YA, it tackles hard topics, and I'm just really excited. The next book is one that I don't have yet because it doesn't release until February 9th, and that is Game Changer by Neal Shusterman. This is another YA story about the main character Ash, who plays football, and when he gets hit, he is hurtled into interdimensions. And yeah, interstellar dimensions. And I'm just really excited for this. It was one of my most anticipated books of this year. And yeah, I'm going to be reading this for part of a book club discussion that I'm doing, and I'm just really excited. And then another book that I am reading for my book club is The Survivors by Jane Harper. This was one of my picks for January, so we're going to be reading it in February in my book club, and I'm just really excited about it. It's a coastal town mystery thriller, and I haven't heard anybody talk about it yet, but I'm just really excited about it. And then I kind of have just some other things on my TBR, but those 3 books are a definite 100% have to be read. 1 for my podcast, 2 for my book club. Now let's jump into some other things that I tossed on my TBR. So I kind of want to do romance. It's February, it's my birthday month, like all of the romance, please. So I also picked up The Dating Plan by Sarah Dessy, and this came out in January as well, but I want to read it in February. I love the cover of this one. It is a step-by-step plan, fake fiancés. They might accidentally fall for each other. It's hilarious, heartfelt, romantic comedy. Excited. And then I have 2 pre-orders from January that I didn't get to read in January because they came out towards the end of the month, and I actually have one more that should arrive pretty soon. Also, The Project by Courtney Summers comes out, and I might have that on my TBR as well because I pre-ordered it as well. But these are 2 that recently arrived because I pre-ordered them. So we have Shipped by Angie Hockman, and this is a hate to love romance that's set like on a cruise ship, and I've heard really good things about this one, so I'm really excited. And it says like on honeymooner vibes, hating game, you know, those type of things. Really excited. And then the next one I pre-ordered is Enjoy the View by Sarah Morgenthaler, and this is the 3rd book in the Moose Springs, Alaska series by Sarah Morgenthaler. I read the 1st and 2nd books in December, so I went ahead and pre-ordered this one, and these are going to be like 2 new releases that I want to read, you know, in a year. And then I'll probably count these 2 for book of the months, although they are kind of new releases as well, so I could count them for that, because I'm trying to stay on track with my goals. And then I didn't get to these 2 poetry collections in January. I did a reading vlog where I was trying to read these, but I got stuck reading Immortalized in Ink, and it just kind of like took me a lot longer to read that poetry collection. And I realized these probably will as well. This one is a little bit on the chunkier side, and this one is just, it's really, it seems, it's thin, but it's dense. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just didn't want to not be in the mood for these, and then like my rating and enjoyment be based off of that other one. So anyway, so I'm gonna possibly maybe move these over into my February TBR. We shall see. That's all for today's video. Don't forget to check the description box for links to all of the things about One Tree Planted, and to maybe buy a t-shirt or a crew neck if you're interested. I have long sleeve and short sleeve, and yeah, I'm just really excited to spread awareness about wildfires and planting trees and nature, y'all. Anyway, I hope to see you guys again soon in another video. Bye!